Hey, that ain't Mike could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit.
What's going on? What's going on, man? It's your boy Richard Faye TV, man. We back in the building, we back working. I got my girl in the building. She got a really hard name. I'm gonna let her say the shit. Pop your shit, mommy.
It's Jacqueleen.
Williams.
Jacqueleen Williams, yes.
Is that your real name?
That is my real name.
So why did you decide to use your real name as your artist name?
Cause my whole aesthetic is basically around no gimmicks, all real. That's actually the name of my new project is no gimmicks. So I wanted to go by my real name, everything real, authentic. That's what I live by.
That's smooth. So I see on Instagram you had you a pretty good weekend. You had the hotel. The
You know,
vibes,
you nosy.
Hey, I'm gonna interview you. I gotta know what's going on. Nah, that's cool though. That's cool though. So when being in that type of situation, does that affect your music career?
No, I wouldn't say so because I'm with somebody who really respects my hustle and they know that this is who I've always been. So in any type of relationships, friendships, relationships, I feel like, you gotta be solid, in yourself, and then you guys come together. So he really respects what I do and he is okay with me, being who I am. So it's nothing, it's no problem.
That's dope, man. Shout out to you, man. Be blessed, bro. So let's get straight into it. So where are you from?
I am from Canton, Ohio.
Canton, Ohio.
Yes.
That's dope.
Hall of Fame City.
That's dope.
Yes.
That's dope. So when did you move to Atlanta?
I moved to Atlanta in 2015. So I moved here about 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So did you move here for the music, or did you just move here to live?
I moved here for music. Music has always been my passion my entire life. It's not just something I decided to do when it became popular, because now females in hip hop is just something popular, which is good. I'm all for it, but this is in my blood. Yeah,
I feel that. So what influenced your music career?
It's crazy to say, but Beyonce.
Oh, that's dope though. That's a dope.
I love Beyonce. It actually started with writing for me. I've always been a writer. I have journals since I was maybe 6 or 7. So it started there. And then my mom bought me karaoke CDs. I started singing. My poetry turned into love songs. My love songs turned into songs that, when I was hurt. And then my songs of my pain turned into rap verses. So it's just a progression.
That's dope. So what do you think separates you from all the other female artists?
I think what separates me is, for one, that, like I said, is I'm authentic. I love hip hop. I respect the craft. Like I said, this is not just like a humbug type thing for me. I'm not looking for a quick come up. I'm not, no Instagram model turned rapper. I ain't no stripper turned rapper. This is who I am. This is who I've always been. Like I said, it's in my blood. I come from a family of music. And at a young age, I knew who I wanted to be. And then in 2020, I looked up, and where music is now, it's just like, I had no choice but to make it, because everything is right there on the table for me. Yeah. So I feel like what makes me different is that I respect the craft.
That's dope. So how would you explain yourself as an artist though?
Oh, how would I explain myself as an artist? Okay, so I feel like I am too down to earth, too hood to be a Beyonce, but too bougie to be anybody else. So my inspiration, like Mary J. Blige, when she came out, she was very hip hop, but she was singing to you and kind of on some rap type stuff. So I feel like I can relate to that kind of aesthetic. I come from a family of all boys, so I'm the only girl out of 3 boys. So I have an edge to me, but I still have a soft side. I'm still a woman. Yeah. So I feel like I would explain myself as an artist tough, edgy, but sophisticated, feminine.
I feel that. So how do you feel about, nowadays a lot of female artists are rapping about their body parts to try to get their music out there? What they got on their body?
Look, you gotta use what you got to get. No, I'm playing. I feel like to each his own, because I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't have rap verses, talking about what I got. Yeah. But I feel like you got to be able to, be versatile, I feel like right now it's just one type of trend in female hip hop. It's really one type of aesthetic. And as a woman, I can say myself that we are not always the same person every day. So I want to be that girl that relates to a woman on every day of the week. When you want to go out to the club, when you hurt, when you sad, you know, I want to be able to relate in every type of aspect in a woman's life. And I want to relate to men, you know. I feel like that's when you know you really got it, when everybody can bump your music, not just one gender.
Yeah. So how do you feel like you can make relatable music for men then?
I feel like I can make relatable music for men by just being real. I feel like real is real across the board. I don't always rap about my body. I don't always rap about sex. Like I said, I come from a family of 3 boys, so it's not something I'm comfortable with. I'm actually still getting comfortable with my sexuality and being who I am, you know, bars none. Because when you grow up in a house with all boys, you you gotta be a little more reserved. We all in the same age group. My mom popped this out. Yeah. So we went to school together. So a lot of things I did, I had to ask like, oh, well, what would this so-and-so think? And I'm just now getting in that vibe where it's like, this is what it is. So I feel like as long as I'm real and I'm versatile and I can relate to struggle, pain, love, all of that, that's relatable to anybody, not just females.
That's dope. I can respect that. So, according to YouTube, just a week ago, you dropped your first music video, Real Bars, and just in a week, it's doing pretty good numbers.
Yes.
So just for your first video, and it was like a real professional video. So, who put that theme together?
So, Shot by Dre. Shout out to him.
Shot by Dre.
He definitely came through in the clutch. The video turned out to be way more than what I expected it to be. But it actually put a boost in me because, like I said, like you said, it's my first video. Yeah. And of course I was nervous, but once I got in front of that camera, I was like,
that video, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you good.
But that video looked like it had a really big budget though. Like you really did that. Like that wasn't no bullshit video.
I mean,
that wasn't no bullshit video at all.
I am a person that does not like to half step. Yeah. My mama taught me that. I don't like to half step at all. So I definitely went all out for somebody's first video. I definitely went a little more out. But what I will say is Dre definitely put together a lot of things that I didn't have access to. Like he put together the location in the first scene. He found the second location with the car. I kind of gave him my vision, and then he just kind of delivered with it. So, and of course I had a lovely video vixen. Okay. And I had people who really, you know, came through for me and showed up for me, and it wasn't just me who made that video work.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out to Dre. Man. You're doing big things out here with your videos, man. Yeah. So what are some things you've probably seen in the music industry, like so far, that probably affected you in a positive way and a negative way?
Things I've seen in the music industry that have affected me in a positive way. I feel like women empowerment, that really affected me in a positive way. Just seeing women comfortable and just being who they are unapologetically, like no F's given, like that definitely, like I said, inspired me because I am more reserved and I want to break out of my shell a little more. And I feel like negatively, what things have affected me is the respect for the craft. Like I said, I'm all about that. I love music in general, not just hip hop. I like alternative rock. I like pop. Like I'm an old head when it comes to music. So some things that affected me negatively is I feel like seeing women only in one type of light. I feel like when you compare the rappers of like the 90s, you know, Missy Elliott and Queen Latifah, things like that, you know, they weren't your, you know, MC Light. These are women who are rapping about real things and they get attention without showing their bodies. Yeah. So I feel like right now it's like you gotta be a certain way to get spotlight, and that's kind of, you know, making me feel like sometimes it pushes you to feel like you gotta do other things that are not who you really are. I won't say it's affected me negatively, but, you know, it's definitely made me feel away, but it's kind of boosted me to stay true to who I am in my aesthetic, because I feel like that's what makes me different.
That's dope. So how you feel like you've been kind of changing that narrative about you don't have to like show body parts just to show that you're a dope MC as a female? Well,
like not to sound like super cocky, but like I personally don't have to try that hard. Like on some real stuff, I feel like you can be sexy without, you know, taking your clothes off. And I feel like I have shown that, especially my first video, because I feel like, I was looking bad, but of course, I'm showing skin, but I'm not, all out here like that. So I'm trying to stick to that aesthetic. Now, I ain't gonna say you ain't never gonna see Jacqueline twerking or turning up. I don't want to put that narrative out there, because like I said, women are all different type of facets, so I am, a different person. So I'm just trying to like stay true to me, but relate to everybody.
That's dope. That's dope. So what are some things that females may go through in the music industry that we might not know?
Dang. Okay, so some things that I've gone through personally. One time I had a show, and the people who invited me to the show, they had seen me perform before. So when I went to perform, there was like a few girls in front of the stage, and they kind of like blocked my view. So I feel like you're gonna deal with cattiness, period, just being a woman. Because when you see me, you're not thinking. A lot of people actually think my best friend is the artist. A lot of times they like, so she just must be, coming to support. And then when I go to grab the mic and I'm talking my stuff, it could take people kind of off guard. So of course you deal with cattiness. Of like for men, sometimes I have to finesse. And like I said, I'm with a very confident person. So sometimes I have to be like, babe, in order for me to get this done or maybe get this, this slot or whatever, I might have to go by myself. Not saying I'm doing nothing out the way, but I feel like females have to, we can't put all of our stuff out there like men can. Men can come with a female, be in a white tee and some gym shoes, and they ripping the runway. Females, we gotta try a little bit harder. We gotta be a little bit more reserved. I feel like right now in hip hop and music in general, females are to only be one particular way, and that's just not what it is. I feel
that. So what type of messages are you putting in your music to empower the Black women community?
I am definitely putting it out there that you don't have to settle. Especially love. I feel like right now everything is, you got to get that dude with money, you got to da-da-da-da. But I'm telling you right now, you can settle with a 7, like on a scale of 1 to 10 love. You can settle with a 6 or a 7 because he got money, or you could get your own bag and get you a 10. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm definitely, and one of my singles, I Want It, I'm definitely talking about how, I already put myself on a pedestal as a Black independent woman. I'm already working. I already come full throttle. So of course, when I want to find a partner, I would need them to be on my level. That doesn't mean I'm looking for a man with money, because I come with my own bag. So some of the messages in my music, I'm definitely putting is be independent. Don't settle, you know what I'm saying? Don't settle. You don't gotta fit to everybody's mold. Be yourself and be true to that. Like that's what Jacqueleen stands for, is being 100 all the way around the board.
This is New Year. We're in 2020.
Yes.
What's been going on so far with your music career in 2020?
So I have been doing big things. I released 2 singles so far. I released my video, No Gimmick. My mixtape will be out soon. I'm working my hardest to get that out ASAP. What I know for sure that will be out ASAP is my new single. It is called Win or Lose. It is R&B. So on my first mixtape, I kind of want to do the Drake and like show all facets of who Jacqueleen is. So it's gonna be hip hop, it's gonna be trap rap, and it's gonna be some R&B in there. So I'm really excited about Win or Lose, because I don't want to just promote myself as a rapper. I am a rapper because I got bars, but I feel like in all, I am an artist. I feel like an artist is somebody who can do it all. I aspire to write songs, for people, eventually write those songs for people that I'm not brave enough to sing myself yet. Because I'm trying to be a little bit more vulnerable in my music and be more like saying who Jacqueleen is, where I'm from, and my struggle. So I aspire to be a songwriter, a singer, and a rapper. So that's how I want to promote myself as Jacqueleen, the artist, because I do it all. I'm literally a jack of all trades.
Yeah, that's dope. So yeah, I get it. Hey, I get it. That's dope. So how often do you go to the studio?
I'm literally right now, since 2020, I've been in the studio literally every week. As any indie artist can relate, having that balance of chasing your dreams and then real life adulthood, because obviously I have a 9-to-5 and my 9-to-5 funds my dreams until I can be able to, you know, live off of that. So I have been making it my goals every off day, every chance I get. I'm in the studio. I'm actually working with a great engineer right now. His name is Boyan. They call him 6'5". He's an engineer at 11th Street Studios. And the rappers there always got my man booked up. But he believes in me. He makes time for me, and so I'm literally on my way to studio tomorrow. So I'm trying to get something accomplished every month in 2020.
That's dope. That's dope. So, are you at your strongest when you're freestyling or writing?
Ooh, I am probably at my strongest. I don't know. That's a hard one because how I write my songs is I'll put on a beat. I'll get my best friend, like, look, I'm trying to rap. We'll turn the beat on. It could be any beat, and I'll just freestyle off of that. And then I'll take whatever lyrics I'll come up with in that, and I might make a song out of maybe just one bar. Literally, my song I Wanted started as a freestyle to a whole nother beat. I came up with like 2 verses, and I was like, this is a song right here. So then I just wrote around those 2 verses. So I feel like I'm probably my strongest when I'm freestyling. And then I just amplify that once I put pen to the paper. That's dope.
That's dope. That's dope. So what are you looking to get out of your young career?
I am looking to, for real, get experience. Like I said, I've been in Atlanta for 5 years. I'm just now able to put music out. I'm just now able to pay for videos. I moved out to Atlanta when I was 21 years old. So I was just out here broke. I mean, I packed my car up with nothing but maybe $600 to my name and I left. If it wasn't for my cousin Juice, I really don't even know how I would have made it out here.
It's my Juicy, the rapper, right?
Juice, no.
I thought she was Juice the other day.
No, my cousin Juice, God rest his soul, he lived out here first. And I played it to him like, look, cuz I'm going to just stay with you for 30 days. And then I'm out your hair 30 days, turned into 3 years. And I don't know what I would have did if he wasn't here to like kind of help guide me. But my early 20s, I was broke. I feel like, you know, you chasing a dream, you chasing a hustle. I didn't know where to go. I wasn't even comfortable enough to put my music out there. I have so many songs that I recorded from when I first moved out here that I wasn't who I am now. So I feel like right now in my early years, I'm looking to just gain that experience and that rapport with my fans. Like when I blow up, because I will blow up, I want my fans to be able to watch this and see that I've always stuck to who I am and true to myself, and that like I don't never switch up.
That's dope, man. That's dope. A lot of people switch up, especially when they get a little success.
Nah, not me.
Yeah. So what do you like about music though?
Man, I'll probably say what I like about music is how it makes me feel. You know that feeling you hear when you just hear a hard song you ain't never heard before? I can't even explain it to you. It just like goes to your body and you can just feel it. And to get that reaction out of other people when I play my songs for people, like that's everything for me. And like I said, I'm a lyricist. Like that's my thing. Like I said, there's a trend with female rappers right now where it's like, oh, it sound good. It's good to shake your butt to in the club and come on, you could twerk to it. But I want to make music that you gonna be like, dang, I remember this breakup. I remember that song. Dang, I remember when I was with so-and-so, or I remember where I was when I first heard this song, because it's like a lot of the music right now, you're not gonna remember it in 20 years. It's not music you're gonna play at your wedding. It's not music you're gonna show to your kids and be like, this was my jam, this was my song. And my mom really embedded that in me. Like she was one of them black moms, had her stereo system, had her book of CDs. So I grew up hearing all different types of music, and I can hear certain songs and just remember where I was or how I felt. And I want to be able to do that for other people. I feel like they need me. That's how I honestly feel about music right now, because right now it's nothing that you can feel. You know, you can vibe to it, you know, you can shake your head to it, but you can't feel it.
Not everybody can make you feel where they coming from musically.
Exactly.
So I feel that. Why do you think, like, I ain't gonna say that. I feel like you know how you invest into your music career, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of girls, don't really invest in their music for real because they feel like their looks will get them where they want to be. Their looks will get them studio time. Their looks will get them videos.
Yeah.
Their looks will get them photo shoots. So how did you like kind of like not take that route and just stay to like investing into yourself?
Because for one, you in Atlanta, okay? And I love Atlanta because it's a big city and a small city. So I feel like if you know who you're going to be, if you believe in yourself enough, you're not going to do nothing that's going to embarrass you 10 years down the road. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I always wanted to be this person who I am. I always had this dream, this vision. So I feel like if I deter and do something that somebody else wants me to do to get studio time or to get on a show, I know that I'm gonna blow up. So I don't wanna 10 years down the road, somebody be able to say, oh, well, so-and-so was doing this or so-and-so was doing that. And if you live in Atlanta, Atlanta is small. So you can use your looks. And I don't know how many girls is just using looks because a lot of dudes, they want something for something. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, you can get a pass with that, but I like to show off my skill. I'm going to get your attention by how I look, period. But I don't want to stop there. I want you to turn the beat on, you know, show me my opponent. Like, I like to brag. So I feel like I brag different. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer and stuff.
You
I really
good.
appreciate you coming through.
For sure.
Is there anything you want to say before we slide?
I appreciate this opportunity. I think what you're doing is super duper dope. You know, giving people a platform to like, you know, say who they are and express themselves. So I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Of course.
That's all you got to say?
Y'all be ready for No Gimmick because it's coming. No Gimmick. I don't perform with them back vocals. No, none of that, okay? Everything you see right here is real, authenticated, and it's 100. So be ready because I'm coming. I'm snatching in bags y'all keep talking about.
And it's your boy Richard Faye TV. We out.